Alright, so today I'm going to show you guys how I did the GT Heroes mission for the LGE GT event using a full free-to-play team. Shout out to Paulo who gave me the team idea. And this was all thanks for GT Juniors for actually finally getting their buff. So, of course, GT Heroes is the category. So we are going to be running the GT Super Saiyan 4 Duo because, you know, amazing card. Amazing leader skill. And then we have B-Pan and Giru, Goku Jr., the Spirit Bomb Goku GT, and then, I don't know why I'm saying GT, like, there was going to be any Super or Dragon Ball Z characters, and then the Grade 8 Vegeta. So, of course, in the juniors. So, we have the rotations as Pan and Giru majority of the time. I am starting this, like, video late just because you didn't want to see the start. It's just, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta just, like, go on ham pretty much with their 24 key super. And we're gonna have them linked up with the GT Juniors. They have like legendary power, the support for the GT Heroes, Super Saiyan. I think it mathematically works out better than with Super Saiyan 4, not Super Saiyan 4, the Grade 8 Vegeta with the Saiyan Raw or whatever that they have. So that's why I did that. And of course, with the GT Juniors on main rotation, they get more attack power. Or, like, we got more damage over time throughout the whole event. When it does get to Grade 8, I do transform, just because I think it's enough stacking. And then the critical chances are very clutch when you're versing type disadvantage. Although you can get, like, a full 24 key super, I think the damage output and the potential counter super attack at this point in time is really good. The reason why I brought Spirit Bomb Goku, like, there are other cards you can bring, like, Oob and stuff like that. But because I'm usually using most of my items at this, like, early or before the tech phase, having more int units is actually more favorable. And to my surprise, we tanked pretty well on the tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku phase. I believe we one-shot here with the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Or we get close to. Or at least he does, like, a triple super attack. Because he's Gogeta and he's one of the best cards in the game. If not the best. So yeah, Spirit Bomb Goku is good because, like, we're versing Shadow Dragon Saga. Like, from here on out, I think. So, you're always getting the orb changes. And that way, you know, Gogeta gets more critical hit chance, I believe. I have not used an item until now, so Whis is a perfect thing. Our goal is to get to the tech phase with under 50% HP. That way, you can use the active skill from Gogeta and get the guaranteed crits throughout the entire attack, and you just pray RNGs on your side. The worst thing that can happen in this phase is Gogeta gets dodged. So, this isn't obviously my first time running this. I've lost countless times with this much HP on tech, like less than 1 bar, and that's just because RNG, we either didn't get an additional super attack, we didn't get a crit when we needed it, or, yeah, there's, like, boundless things that could go wrong. This run could end just because Super Saiyan 4 Goku here dodges your physical Gogeta's attack, and then you run out of items. Because with a Whis, we still took 150,000 right there. And, yeah, so we really pray that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta really just goes ham. We don't use the active skill at all. And we do our thing. At least this Gogeta isn't bound to key, unlike the tech Gogeta, because obviously, as you can see, I'm struggling to get 24 key. Although, 24 key doesn't really matter too much in this case. Now, with this rotation, the only problem is that the Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. tend to not attack at the start, because you have this rotation really early. Usually, the Super Saiyan 4s actually just clear up so quickly. So we got the additional super attack, which is good. Unfortunately, not a triple super. So yeah, only doing just about under 1 million damage, which is still fairly good. They are pretty tanky. you know, having them being a 120% leader and then being buffed up with, you know, Gogeta's leader skill makes him pretty defensively good. Not like the most defensive, of course, but good enough to tank normal attacks with the Whis. So now I Princess Snake, get that heal back, because we don't really need to stay this low on HP, and I bank on winning pretty much in the next turn. So all it is about like orb managing, Dokkan mode managing. Of course, you got to get that Dokkan mode on the golden grade 8, or else your run's kind of dead. Or if you magically, I don't know how you do it with this team, but magically get past Super Saiyan 4, oh no, Super Saiyan 4. You magically get past the golden grade 8 without the Dokkan mode, and then you get the Dokkan mode on this phase, then you'd be in a really good position. But yeah, that was my only Dokkan mode for the whole entire run, because there's not enough time. Not enough turns left, because Gogeta just absolutely carries. I can admit, man. I can admit when a friend carries, man. Alright, but it's you gotta give credit where credit's due to my tanky free-to-play units, B-Ban, keeping us alive, because Gogeta can't solo in one turn. You know, he's got to at least take 2 turns in order to beat one of the bosses with this leader skill. So, you know, you got to give credit. And Giro with dodges early on, and potentially, you know, not here, but like, you know, some of the attacks. Big damage on the super attack. Luckily, we did Princess Snake. We are doing the grade 8. I'm going to skip this part because you can see the animation, but I'm going to skip this part because I think it was like, it lasted 3 turns and we do very minor damage. Alright, we are back. And as you saw, I got... the great thing about the grade 8 is like, since I don't really care about the super attack, I could just like save up all those physical orbs and get a really nice heal back. So we got full 24 key supers on both ends right there. And a really nice attack pattern. So it's very rare to go wrong here. And as long as this wasn't a miss, it was all good. 4 million damage. I think this was... No, this was not a dodge. Okay. So, we did kill here, which is good. So now, we're on to the last phase. I think I would consider this pretty lucky for the first turn setup. Having, like, one character not take any hits. Although, I didn't want to ruin the rotations, so... First things first, I Whist, because I didn't want to heal up. I wanted to make sure we did take enough damage so that I could get the active skill next turn. And I was really contemplating if I should go for, like, the potential heal back from Pan with using the active skill, or even grabbing those 24 key, getting that 24 key super with her. It was a bit iffy because, again, if she crits and we heal up and Goku Jr. doesn't take enough damage, then... Because, like, with one Whis, with Pan's already existing damage reduction, you're not taking any damage whatsoever, even with a super attack. I could have been a little bit better with the orb management, of course. But that was good. The blues showed up. Got a dodge there, so it really didn't matter anyway. I think that dodge act, if it... I mean, if Pan critted there, then the dodge mattered, I think. Because I'm pretty sure Goku Jr. takes a super attack, or at least takes a lot of big normal damage hits. Even after, like, his defense and everything. 9,000 for a normal attack. So if she did heal us up, how much damage should we take for the super? 112,000. Yeah, we might have not made it. So thankfully we did, which allows us to get the active skill. Just chuck it in the middle, doesn't really matter. 7.8 million damage. And I didn't know if I wanted to keep the rotation for safety reason. If we didn't, you know, we weren't able to get to the got back to this rotation, I wanted to at least have another int unit just in case. Goku raises allies defense when he's super, so he's pretty good in first slot, especially when you have type advantage. Get 3 rainbow orbs, which is good. And then you got a decent amount of orbs for the juniors to do their super attacks. Didn't really get too much luck with them. I do wish I put more criticals on them in this instance, obviously. Because, you know, I remember this run, and there's an instance where it gets pretty close. But I won't spoil that. If you guys enjoyed the video so far, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on. Something chill for you guys. I don't know when this is going to get posted. I got a lot of videos. I'm recording this before Super Strike Trunks, and we just got announced to the Goku family EZA, so that's like 4 videos right there. So we got an additional normal attack. Still a crit though, which is good. And then we're about 1.5 bars left. I don't think there was a super attack at all as well. Now, this run could have ended here if we got like 1 crit. But we got additional. Even my additional super attack luck doesn't exist in this game, man. Yeah, with double damage reduction, you're kind of just safe there. Now, I have no items here, which is the worst part. So I activated V-Pen's thing. And just Braid, I guess. Now, obviously, this is all reliant on where Goku super attacks, because if Goku super attacks Giru, then it's better to have Pan in the middle slot to heal up the residual. But if they don't, then obviously you get more HP value if you put Pan at the end. But I decided to put in the middle slots, because I think they link better anyway, so. Got a nice crit for 1.4 million. Nothing to follow up. Half a bar. This is usually where I die. Like, I've had this moment, like, at least 4 times. Of me almost dying. Another crit. I was like, oh my god. And she got the additional super attack. So I was like, oh my god, if this is another crit. Which it wasn't. 15,000 damage. And then I was like, Vegeta, come on. Critical. Critical. But it was not a critical. Because the rotation he had was not ideal for him. And then we took a big super attack here. Not enough to kill. But it was a lot. Plus with the normal attacks, we're left at 50,000 HP. Very, very close. But as long as, you know, Gogeta did the attack, we were pretty much safe. We had like 500, 600,000 defense. I don't know if it ever showed on the recording, but I think that was plenty enough to tank like a super attack, really. Definitely plenty after the super attack from us. Although we didn't have our best linking partner here, so. Anyway, we did land the hit, so that is another LGE mission completed. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on, so you don't miss out on the daily content. Check out my social medias, linked in the description. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. But with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace out.